Ladies and gentlemen, it is my very great pleasure to present to you Ali Mehmet Celal Şengör, who, unlike several of the other awardees tonight who claimed that they were normal people, I think no one, including Celal, would claim that he is, in fact, a normal person. He is a unique figure in the earth sciences, a world leader in tectonics. He speaks English, German, French, Italian, Russian, Spanish, Turkish, and probably some other languages, many of them in an extremely posh, or as the British would say, plummy accent. Celal was born in Turkey, and he received his PhD at SUNY Albany, working with the legendary Kevin Burke and John Dewey. And there are now very many permutations of the names Dewey, Şengör, and Burke appear on quite a number of seminal publications, which are now classics. Sadly, Kevin Burke, a dear friend to me as well as to Celal, and also the recipient of the Holmes Medal in 2014, passed away 2 weeks ago in Massachusetts. So this is both a time of celebration for Celal, but also for us a time of sadness. Celal has written hundreds of research papers, and of those I want to just highlight a few of his most impactful contributions. First, for me, the Paleozoic Assembly of the Altaid origin in Central Asia, where he showed that this newly formed continental crust was composed of subduction arcs that were swept up and added to Asia. And this was he was basically one of the very first to propose that the continents grow by accretion of magmatic arcs, which is now the accepted thought. Second, his regional analysis of vertebrate fossils showed that the closing of the Paleotethus was correlated and played a role in the Permian extinction, thereby highlighting the interaction between the evolution of life and global tectonics. In his home country of Turkey, he's contributed more to the understanding of this complex region than any other scientist, following in the footsteps of the great Professor İhsan Çetin, and his work forms the basis of our modern understanding of Turkey and adjacent regions. His interests have now spread beyond the Earth and to the other planets, and he recently spent several weeks mapping thousands of thrust faults on Mercury, showing that the contraction of this planet occurred in the very early moments of the solar system. Celal is also noted for being not only a great student of geology, but also of geological history and philosophy. He often regales his friends with tales of the ancient geologic greats. The first coming to mind are Emile Aragon and Alfred Seuss. And from this, he has the rather annoying habit of telling his friends, and especially I know at least me, that the idea that we're so proud of and published last year was first thought of 150 years ago by one of these greats. Celal has chosen to live in Turkey, and he has formed the mainstay of Turkish geological science, single-handedly strengthening academic institutions for geological research there. At great risk to himself and his family, he's written and spoken about the need to maintain a secular democratic government. This is a lesson in courage and shows his commitment to democratic ideals. So, in closing, Celal, it is my very great pleasure, indeed your honor, to say that I've been your friend and colleague for now 40 years. From the first day in an office at MIT, when you walked in, larger than life, although not quite as large as now, but fresh out of a movie set, this dapper Englishman in a three-piece suit, a pocket watch, bow tie, and in a posh accent said, "Hello, I'm Celal Şengör," and me in my blue jeans, who had heard of this Celal Şengör, said, "Oh, I know you." And according to Celal, I jumped 3 feet backwards at that moment, although I think that may not be quite accurate. But anyway, after that beginning, who would have thought that now, 30 years later, we would be standing here on this stage together? So Celal, congratulations, and very much deserved your receipt of the Arthur Holmes Medal.
Celal Şengör is presented the 2018 Arthur Holmes Medal and honorary membership.